10 years in the Syracuse program, an assistant as well. And across the way for NC State, it's Wes Moore in his 9th season, 214 wins. They're in the red. They've got the ball with Perez to start the game. Pumps up the jumper, and they're on the board.
Looks like it's going to be a nice senior day.
She'll shoot another one. Long rebound. Jakia Brown-Turner inside to Jones off the glass.
And that's what Syracuse is going to have to do if they want to stick in this one with the number 4 team in the nation.
Three-pointer, bottom of the net. Brown-Turner. Brown-Turner works the baseline. Cunane thought about that three. Gives it off to Jones. In that game, while Virginia Tech shot 58% of the winning effort, Cunane knocks it away. Crutchfield one-on-one, drops it off to Perez.
So good at passing and breaking down defenses.
Syracuse gets on the board. Murray, strong drive. Cunane, basket and foul, and to the free throw line.
Just look at the ball movement. And then Cunane just slashes in.
Murray lines up a three, rattles out. One-armed rebound from Cunane. Starts the break. Jones fills the lane. Syracuse trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. They're 2-2 in their last 4 games on the drive by Murray.
Forcing the Wolfpack to move their feet.
Perez. Ripping the ropes. Raina Perez. And she's got 7.
Kayla Jones down there is going to be tough.
Knocked away. Run down by Jones. Perez trailing. Jones does it herself. Surveys the situation. Finds Brown-Turner. Cunane is hustling. Around 2 defenders. And over the front rim. Murray. Quick to the basketball. Quick to the rim. Boyd out of nowhere.
I mean, Boyd has had some of the best blocks that I've seen in these past 2 games and matchups.
Easy 2 for Brown-Turner. The 15 ACC wins is a school record. Hobby is in there. Oh, she's picking up where she left off on Thursday against Wake. Murray on the inbounds. Three-pointer for Murray. Hit the bottom of the net. And lead the series 8-4. Turnover, Hyman. Perez got back, stole it. Hobby's ahead of the field. And lays it in.
And you don't have to embrace that contact. You've got to focus in and make those. Boyd just takes it right at the chest.
Ill-advised pass from Perez. Murray. Hyman. Easy 2.
And Styles is a post, and I put quotations on that as the 3 goes up for Naje Murray. And Hyman's going to try another one. She's going to ink that one.
She's also played at Baylor and Texas Tech before joining this Orange program. She's got another one for 3.
And Wes Moore is going to take that timeout.
NC State just 2 of 10 on 3s. Brown-Turner advancing to the rim and dropping it in.
The bigger post player, Cunane.
Stolen by Jones. Here's Perez. Over Carr.
And fake a pass, make a pass.
Carr stepping past Perez, missing. Up ahead, running. Brown-Turner drops it off to Jones. That's unselfish basketball from NC State. 8.2 points per game. Styles driving against Cunane. Straight up D.
Might have to utilize that up and under.
Jones ran into the defender. Score the bucket chance at the 3-point play.
Go back to doing some of the fundamentals, even though you don't have that chemistry.
Pack trying to work it inside once again. Cunane over Styles. Got the soft roll. 7 points now for Cunane. Over 1,700 career points for her. 7th in school history.
Nice.
Good looking play from the Orange. And Chrislyn Carr with the finish. Orange made it look easy on the previous possession. Here's Cunane again. Once again inside. Nice little touch.
Right there, Carr did a good job. Look, she pushed her off the block. She has to push back out.
Crutchfield lines it up. And first points of the game for Crutchfield, playing in her 144th career game. At NC State, that's the most in school history, and that's Carr. Was at Notre Dame, 69-66, and that was February 1st. Cunane forging her way to the rim. There's a whistle and foul. Oh,
Initials now, too. I'm TTW.
That's right. Perez launching a three. Cunane over everybody. Off the glass and good.
Find that chemistry. You can't find it if you don't pass it to each other. Everybody goes one-on-one.
From Turner down the lane.
That 31-point record for the season, then broke it the next one versus Wake Forest, like you just mentioned, as Hyman points his finger in the air and gets that one to drop.
On 3 of 10 shooting, and 2 of those are three-pointers.
Right on the money. That will go.
Crutchfield. Basket and foul. Kayla Jones. Hyman. Passing. Chrislyn Carr.
That's it, Tom. That's the ball movement I wanted to see. Notice Styles. There's a lot of togethers in one sentence.
Chrislyn Carr. Fancy dribble by Perez. Cunane and Crutchfield. Inside, outside. Crutchfield. Mid-range.
Just comes up with that pull-up jumper.
You may have heard me mention this in the first half. 144 career games for Crutchfield. Best in school history. Her team on the run. Brown-Turner. Brown-Turner. Lefty rocks the rim. Hyman. Online, just a little bit too strong. Knocked away from Perez. Murray. Hyman hanging and scoring.
But you know, for this Wolfpack squad, they have that luxury to have one of their star players not live up to exactly the three-point numbers.
You mentioned a player struggling in the game. Sure enough, Johnson hitting the two-point jumper. And now Hobby has position and 2. In fact, all 3 of their losses to ranked teams, they are 6-3 against ranked teams this season. That's a tight switch from Murray and 12 points.
They're making any noise. They have been pretty.
Final 35 seconds. Here's Johnson around the edge, off the glass. Up ahead, Boyd.
Their head is up. And they're playing, or at least trying to match that 84-85 team, because you know when they go to the tournament, that's the goal, to win the ACC tournament. Has a nice pass.
Madison Hayes has come in as well, number 21. In and out for Johnson. Hobby. Right back to work for 41 in red. I mean, if you're NC State, you got players like Hobby and Johnson coming off the bench. Boyd ahead of the field from Johnson.
And they share the wealth, and they're happy to do it. Their assists right now in the game, I believe they've got, what, about 20 assists in this one?
And you got another 2 points as well. And then we go to Greensboro for the ACC Women's Tournament. Hayes.
Hayes has a little smile on her face. Her teammates are excited.
Prior to coming to Raleigh and NC State, 9 times for the NCAA tournament out of the Southern Conference. They get 2 from James. Her first bucket of the afternoon.
I love how she worked hard for that offensive rebound, and they ran the out-of-bounds play for her to be rewarded as...
for that victory for NC State.
Couldn't even get tickets for my family. I mean, these tickets are crazy here.
And since the renovations, NC State, without the result today, 85-11.
That's kudos to you as well, the kind of program that you built, because you continued excellence from Kayla on the court as Boyd gets a nice move on the inside to go. And they have sellout crowds. He even told us they've heard stories about the tickets being scalped and resold on SeatGeek and things like that, as Chrislyn Carr gets that one to go. But what a great environment. What an awesome fan base. Very supportive.
And joining in on the ovation for the contributions from that quartet and seniors. Sophie Hart for 2.
And finds a nice pass for the easy 2.
All 5 5,500 fans inside of Reynolds Coliseum.
And they're even more excited at the end of the game with 1:26 left.
95-53, the final count for the seniors. 9-0 at home in the ACC.